Hey guys, we've been talking inventions in third grade. I've got a book. We're only going to read little snippets at a time, so because this is rather long and has a bunch of information. Again, it's a Cedar Library book, so if you're interested, come on down and get it when we come back. Girls Think of Everything, Stories of Ingenious Inventions by Women. In the beginning, with a push, you are free, bursting into the world, scrunched up and screaming. It's a girl, the doctor announces, or it's a boy. And so your life began. And with those very first breaths, and then those very first moments, your health and well-being were evaluated through the eyes of an ingenious inventor, Dr. Virginia Apgar. Dr. Apgar developed the newborn scoring system, or Apgar score, to measure 5 crucial aspects of a baby's health: color, pulse, reflexes, activity, and respiration. She recognized the urgency of identifying those newborns in need of emergency attention, and because of her invention, hundreds of thousands of lives have been saved. Today, all medical professionals evaluate a new baby using the Apgar score within minutes of their birth. Right from the get-go, a woman's inventiveness and ingenuity touched your life. But that was only the beginning. Whether in medicine or science, household products, or high-tech gadgets, women and girls invent, and their inventions surround us and affect our everyday lives. They have created cancer-fighting drugs, space bumpers, coffee makers, yes, and sleeping bag coats to warm the homeless. Women have invented games and toys and computer software programs. Inventors create for a variety of reasons. Maybe you've heard the saying, necessity is the mother of invention? It's true. An inventor sees a need and seeks to fill it. A long time ago, before there were record keepers or materials to keep records on, people went about their daily lives, and in doing so, they invented. According to oral tradition, oral means like you're telling the story with your mouth, as well as observations and studies conducted by anthropologists, women were responsible for some of the most fundamental and enduring innovations of all time. Because of their responsibilities within their families and communities, it appears that women were the first to invent tools and utensils, including the mortar, which is a heavy bowl, and pestle, a club-like hammer, to prepare food, such as flour and botanical medicines. They spun cotton together with flax, thereby inventing cloth. And they created the first shelters by designing and constructing huts and wigwams. It is said that women were the first to discover dyes to color cloth and tanning methods to make leather goods. Throughout history, women have always been inventors, but their accomplishments have often been downplayed, skimmed over, or ignored altogether. In the year 1715, we had the first documented evidence of an invention by an American woman. Sibylla Masters invented a power-driven method for cleaning and curing corn based on her observations of Native American women using heavy pestles to pound the corn by hand. Unfortunately, at that time, women were not allowed patents in their own names. In fact, women did not legally own any property whatsoever and were themselves considered to be property of their husbands. Sorry, that was just not cool. For Sibylla to protect her invention, she had to settle for obtaining the patent in the name of her husband, Thomas Masters. Nearly 100 years would pass before an American woman's invention would legally be recognized as her own. Mary Dixon Kies has the honor of holding the first U.S. patent ever awarded to a woman in her own name. Mary created an innovative process of weaving straw with silk or thread, primarily for use in ladies' bonnets. She was awarded a patent in 1809, just as straw bonnets were becoming extremely fashionable. Against the odds, women have invented. They succeeded when many thought they'd fail. Madam C.S. Walker, the daughter of former slaves, invented hair care products for African American women and a new method for selling them. She was born Sarah Breedlove, was orphaned at the age of 7, married at 14, and widowed at 20. For nearly 20 years, she labored doing other people's laundry. Madam Walker began her business with a single product, a lot of confidence, and $1.50. She went door to door giving free demonstrations and showing before and after photos of herself. Within 7 years, she had several hair care products and a thriving business. Madam C.J. Walker went on to become the first American woman self-made millionaire. These days, door-to-door demonstrations have been replaced with website tutorials and internet crowdfunding campaigns and reality television shows. One-to-one salesmanship has given way to one to millions of viewers at a time pitch fests. Lori Greener, like Madam Walker, began with a single product, a jewelry organizer, which she was able to pitch on TV on the QVC Home Shopping Network, and quickly went on to sell 500,000 organizers. And that was only the beginning. Lori has since amassed more than 120 patents of her own, a business empire, and has helped other inventors, especially other women, successfully launch more than 450 products. But of course, it isn't just Americans who are innovators. All around the globe, from Italy to India, from Nova Scotia to New Zealand, women and girls invent. In the Askar refugee camp in the West Bank, 3 Palestinian girls invented an electronic walking stick for the blind, and they went on to win a special award in electronics at the prestigious Intel Science and Engineering Fair in 2010. Noor al-Adha, Asil Shar, and Asil Abu Lil, guided by their supervisor, Jamila Khaled, created an electronic sensor cane that sends infrared signals both frontward and downward, solving a fundamental flaw of previous electronic canes by detecting not only the obstacles in front, but simultaneously the holes and pitfalls in the ground below. Today, in living rooms and labs, women and girls are inventing. They are combining their curiosity and creativity with persistence and optimism. They are imagining. They are thinking and talking. What if? They ask. How about, they wonder. Aha, they exclaim. And gradually, their ingenuity emerges, an inventiveness that touches all our lives and perhaps energizes our own creativity. Women and men, girls and boys alike. These are a few of their stories. So the next time I make a video, I will be reading about Ruth Wakefield and chocolate chip cookies. I know I talked about this invention because I'm super excited about it. Because yum, chocolate chip cookies. Yes, please. See you later. That's my dog. She's sad because the boys are outside and she's not.